Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to do a video today which is really highly requested, and it is the video of how I style my short hair. So this is just sort of day or day two washed hair. It's just bed hair, and as you can see it is this length. It is just sort of on my collarbones. So yeah, if you want to see how I style this hair in a few different ways rather than keeping it just, you know, the same. I think with short hair people get stuck in a rut of how they style it, so I think I just want to show you a few different ways of how I do it and see if it inspires you. And yeah, so let's get cracking. Hi guys, here I am just brushing my hair back and separating it into a middle parting for the Dutch braid that I am about to do. I am fully aware I do not rock the middle parting look, but this is what I have to do for this hairstyle. I am just separating this piece of hair out the way so I can focus on this side to start the Dutch braid. As you can see, I've taken a section from the top and I've separated it into 3 different sections. I am taking the hair over and under just to start it off initially, and then what I do to create the Dutch braid, I take both of the side sections under the middle piece, and as I go back you can see now I am just grabbing one piece from the left hand side, taking it under the middle piece, and then exactly the same on the right hand side, grabbing a piece, put it into that section and then popping it underneath the middle strand. This is what creates the look of it sitting on top of the scalp like a Dutch braid rather than within it like a normal French braid. My best advice for this is do not use a mirror. It is harder, you overcomplicate it. Just do it not even thinking about it as I am here. But yeah, just as long as you are taking each section underneath the middle section, you will get it absolutely perfect. And then just taking it right down the back of the scalp and tying it with a little band. Plain elastics are nice, but I just grabbed whatever I could at the time. So here I am just repeating everything exactly the same on the other side, taking each section underneath the middle strand and grabbing parts of the hair either side as I'm doing so. Please ignore my horrendous parting. I am ever so sorry, guys. Like to pull it quite tight as I'm going through and then loosen it afterwards, which I will show you in a minute. So here I am just pulling out all the sides of the braid, not too loose where it all falls apart, but loose enough that it looks softer, more natural, a bit more casual as well. Pulling a few little bits of sides down just to soften it again, and that is the completed look. Dutch braids can be done on any length hair, so do not be afraid just because your hair is a bit shorter. On this little look I have done exactly the same, but rather than plaiting all the way down, I have just tied the bobble in at the base of my nape just to give it a slightly different effect, which I also love. Second style, guys, I am keeping it in that middle parting, hoping this one is a bit better than the first time round. Separating my hair again, I am doing space buns. I'm kind of a bit late to the trend. I know space buns have been a big thing for a while, but I've recently got to know them and I love them. I just twist the hair around and wrap it round and then pop a bobble over the top, and any little bit that falls down I just grip up. I like to take it back quite slick and then really get all the hair in just to give that initial first bun look and give it a good twist. am just softening it again, similar to what I did before, pulling a few bits out, softening the top by pulling at the roots, and I wouldn't worry too much if any little bits are popping out here and there. I think it's just nice to have it looking quite messy and stylish and just not too put together. Makes it look a little bit cuter, I think. But I absolutely adore this look. Right, look number 3. This is probably my Monday go-to look when you've got weekend hair, you've been out dancing, partying, shopping, cleaning, whatever. So I just love to bang it up into a bun on the top of my head to run my Monday errands. I wrap it round with a big bobble and just grip it on the top of my head, always clipping up the shorter bits at the back. And then again, I just soften the whole look by pulling the whole thing out, grabbing at the roots. I quite like it to look quite messy. I don't mind certain bits being stuck up or hanging down or a bit bobbly. I like it to look really casual for a Monday look or any just casual day look. I grab certain grips and just grip into certain places just to sort of put it where I want it to be, and so it stays secure even though I want it to look kind of messy. Bring in some bits of hair around the face to frame it to give it a softer finish. And yeah, I just love having a messy bun on a super casual day. Look number 4. This is my Mark Hill curling wand. It's just the attachment you buy, and then all the different length tongs you can buy separately, and this is just the small curl barrel. So you just attach that on and heat it up. Here I am just sectioning my hair into individual bits, and then I grab the curling tong and just whack the hair round just for a few seconds, nothing too long with the heat, and I just want this to be a very loose beachy wave look. I do medium to big size sections and I want it to be quite loose. If you want the curls to be tighter, then do smaller sections, thinner sections, and hold the tong on for a little bit longer. As you can see, I hold the bottom of the hair out a bit straighter just to give it a softer look again, so it's not so spiral curls. I just like to pull that bit straight so it looks more beachy. Then through the top section, I always section it into 2 pieces, and I alternate in the way that the curl goes, whether it is going forward or backwards. And with the 2 at the front, I always have them going backwards, more away from the face, so it's not all in your eyes. Once that's done, I just give it a good mess about with my fingers, rough it up a little bit, section it with my fingers to give it a softer look, and that is that look complete. Just my beachy wave, easy for that second day sort of hair, third day hair, just to keep it looking a little bit put together. While it's curly, I also like to give it another little bit of a boost sometimes, so I will put it often into a quiff or a little ponytail, where I just take the top section of the hair and grip it back to give that extra bit of volume. But yeah, you can use slides or a bobble, it's completely up to you. I swap between the 2. This is probably one of my favourite styles to do. It can look very sophisticated and put together, but it's so easy. I just take all my hair back into a tight bun at the back, leaving the front out and pulling bits here and there to loosen it. but I think this look always looks great with like a high neck top or a big fluffy jumper. It looks very put together, but again, super simple and super easy, and gets that hair off your neck. Even if you think it isn't long enough, you can do it. I particularly love it curly.
That is it. That is my few selected hairstyles that I do on a regular basis for daytime, evening time, work, whatever you fancy, just quick and easy. And it's just fun ways of styling shorter hair, which I know can be difficult. I hope you really enjoyed it. If there's any styles that you particularly like, please comment below and let me know which ones are your favorite. But please let me know that you guys are liking this video by hitting the thumbs up. And if you would like to see more of me and fancy sticking around, before you go, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to make sure you see more of me and my channel. I hope you liked this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!